Hey Airsofters, it's your boy HOTSHOTAIRSOFT here, and today we are going to be looking at a video that I did out on a private game hosted by one of my friends called Chris and a few of the other marshals that do normal regular game days on Sunday. So on this day I was running my G&G Scar L upgraded with a new barrel, S-hopped and spring, which allowed me to run point freeze now instead of running lower BBs. Now in this first game we had to take out the enemy team, which only had one life, as the attacking team, which was us, we had unlimited spawns. So we had to take out the enemy team as quickly as possible. So yeah. So eventually I pushed up to the far right hand side of the village, trying to get behind the enemy team, as my other team were either pushing down mid or pushing down left, trying to take the right hand side to try and go in for the flank and find my way around to the enemy team to take them out as quickly as possible and as cautious as possible. So at about this time, most of the enemies have been taken out. Just being cautious, walking around the buildings, making sure there's no enemies inside, checking the buildings, checking the surroundings. Slowly going to be pushing up to the white building, as there was a few enemies inside there. Checking some of the buildings to make sure there was no more enemy team. Slightly just being cautious inside the building. So as I'm pushing my way up to white building now, as there are a couple of enemies left up on there, covering some of my teammates, watching the window on the stairs as they push up, just watching their backs as they're going up.
I'll cover this. Yeah, I've checked them. I ain't seen anything.
Yeah, no, I was upstairs with the others.
I'll check upstairs now.
So after checking this point, it was pretty much end of the first game, taking out all of the enemy teams after the last remaining team were inside the white building. So that was the first game done with, and on to the next game. So next game, turnaround of the first game, but defending with 1 life, and yeah, trying to hold it back as much as possible.
Turn it up and stop! From the left hand side! Such a good
It's a good
place.
area. It's just very badly managed. It's
Yeah.
very bad. They haven't. All the defences they've put
He's
up as
recording
well.
this, right? Look at these cunts.
Yeah, but I mean, it does make me
Now, pushing on to the next game, we had to, I believe, push up to the Wendy House. I think it's called the Wendy House on the next game. And on this part, I was about to try and take out one of the enemies in the middle of the Wendy House until I got hit by a sniper straight on the nose, which I believe I know who that was. I reckon it's going to be one of the guys, Lloyd, great sniper at Combat South. Can't find that, but yeah, I reckon it was him that took me out straight on the nose. But yeah, but this is the next game, taking the Wendy House. So yeah.
Yeah, I can see him all the way down there.
Yeah.
Left hand side. Gonna have to stay low.
Of course I've got my AK.
stay in. Straight down there.
Yeah.
You should be able to range him.
Hit! Right on the fucking nose. Oh! No one to the left.
And after successfully taking over the area, we managed to push them back and finish the game off when we took out all of the enemy team. So we managed to get that done. So the next game was to defend the fort, 1 life for the defending team, and unlimited respawns for the enemy team. Now I managed to hold it off for quite a while with my buddy Eric, which is just as you see over the other side there, and we managed to hold it off for quite a while with the rest of our team hanging on as well. Good job to the other team, to our team holding it off as well. And yeah, me and Eric managed to get a few enemy players fighting off from the fort, and yeah. So when I was defending the fort, I was on the left-hand side, but I didn't feel comfortable shooting on that side, so I swapped with Eric to go on the other side. And I was trying to have a look to see if there were enemies popping up, but in the end they saw where I was on the right hand side, and I couldn't really peek the door until later on I saw a gap where I could pop my gun and also my head to be able to see the front door of the fort, to be able to take out some of the enemies, as well as my teammate Eric defending the back with one of the other teammates that were on top defending the back with Chris, also defending the front of the fort as long as possible of the door. So yes.
Some going left side, the road, inside the walkway. Oh, one's coming up to front with a pistol. Yeah, he's moving left now. About maybe 25 to 30 in the holly bush. Yeah, he's moved left side of the fort. Another moved sniper. Fucking hell. Chris, I'm pinned every time I put my head up. Someone's shooting me. Oh, you see anyone? At the front. I can't peek at all. They're just firing where I'm at.
Yeah, that left hand side, that mine. Oh. I'm covering that, I'm still covering mine.
I can't peek though. Every time I peek, they just fucking. By the tree in the middle, front entrance, by the tree. One down front entrance. Another one down front entrance. We need to watch our back now, Chris.
Yeah, no, too late. You sit down and fucking shot. The player, come out, please. The player. As you said, come on.
Watch the back. I watch the front. Are you looking at it? Yeah, I've got the front covered. You still good, Eric? Good, 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 good. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to watch our front. They don't know how many are. They don't know how many are in here. James, watch that side. Boom, James! Yes, yes! Watch out, you still there? Hit!
So eventually getting hit, I finally make my way out of the fort for them to go in and check it before the game is over, and we managed to hold it off for quite a long time, and I think we did win that game with the amount of time we held it, so yeah.
Straight in the throat.
Sorry,
I didn't leave a mark, look.
I like that spot. That's a fucking good spot, that.
Who was it I got in the head? I got someone in the head. And I got Lloyd.
And he's still on the right side. What do you think?
Yeah, if you want.
If they're just going to be...
So this last game was quite a hard game to push for us. A couple of our teammates had trouble pushing. The other team just had it too well. Eventually they were pushing up to pretty much our respawn point, which made it a lot harder to get out of the area. But yeah, the last game wasn't too easy to push up and to get up there. So it was kind of a hard last game this, but yeah.
Go straight forward.
I think the only way we're getting around is going far right. Get out of the range of whoever's in the white building.
Well, we need to
and lock them up.
There he is.
Who's that? Who's that?
White building.
And you got the guy in the barrels as well. Because if we go through there, we're just going to get fucked.
Yeah.
We go through there. I think the only way around is like she did. Rush it around. And go all the way. Yeah. Hip! Woohoo! No, one more minute.
The only way we can do it is if you all go right, because there's only one person over that way.
Oh, what in the white? Oh, okay. Well, let's give it a go. Let's go. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's go. Let's go. These are flying like crazy.
So that was pretty much it of the last game after that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and stay tuned for more. Please like, subscribe and comment. Yeah.